global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello fam, welcome back to our channel. There's a trending news going on right now about what Uwazurike said, debunking and renouncing Actualization of Biafra, renouncing his hold as the leader of MASSOB, dissolving MASSOB, and handing over the reins of Biafra leadership to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and all financial deeds. Also, he handed over to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Well, there's Biafrans have actually reacted. IPOB members have reacted to this news. And also, prior to this particular news, about 48 hours ago, Uwazurike was also seen or heard saying the exact opposite of what is trending now. So that, kind of made people to wonder if this is speaking from the two mouths, or if obviously one is up to a mischief. But let's look at what Uwazurike said that has brought, this to limelight. Now, we're going to read through what is trending now. Then we'll also mention the issue of Biafra. I have my own opinion on this, but I would like to read it through, and also read what IPOB members have said, and then, we'll now make your own conclusion. Now, he said, Chief Uwazurike dissolves MASSOB, merge it with IPOB, hands over Biafran struggle leadership to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said, I, Chief Uwazurike, using this opportunity to declare to you, dearest countrymen and women, that the struggle for Biafra has never been something for one man. Each epoch, God raises men to avail Biafra. In the 60s, it was Ojukwu. In the early 2000s, it was me. Now it's a new epoch, when the mantle has to fall into a stronger hand, and that will also match the strength of Biafran enemies. Nnamdi Kanu is my son. For whatever reason, a father cannot reject or abandon his son. When I saw his passion for Biafra, I also knew he had a lot to contribute to this mission. He's not calm like me. His blood is a lot hot than anyone I've ever seen. Many things have played out between us, but I am ever willing to let go for the sake of Biafra. Let it not be a quarrel that will prevent the coming of Biafra. My only wish is that everyone will look upon him as the face of the modern Biafran struggle, and I therefore confer on him by the power vested on me, the prime ambassador of Biafra. Lastly, I hereby dissolve MASSOB. Any institution of MASSOB, its earnings and management is now pledged to the indefatigable leadership of IPOB, ably led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, with every assurance that he will deliver. God bless you, God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and God bless the sovereign state of Biafra. Now you have heard what he has said, but let's quickly see what the IPOB members said concerning this very strong statement. This one here said, I don't believe Uwazurike would say this. This one here is saying, I do not believe this. This cannot be true. This one here is saying, are you sure this is true? And that person said, the Uwazurike I know will never say this. These are all our people members talking. This one here is saying, I do not believe Uwazurike will talk like this. This one here is saying, well, if truly he can say this, then he has done well. Everybody just saying, if, I don't believe. But let's quickly see what he said prior days before now. Now let's feel the pulse. Let's see what Uwazurike said about 48 hours ago before this news came online that made IPOB members to doubt the authenticity of this news. And it's quite wonderful though. But let's hear what he states, what he said. Uwazurike advised in his statement. Uwazurike advised Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said to remain ever grateful, that he should remain ever grateful to Uwazurike's group that worked under the scorching sun and rain to ensure that the facilitation of of the admission of Biafra into the UNPO membership, he's busy blackmailing his master. That's what he said some 48 hours before this news came online. And he said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his IPOB members have not been comfortable with the recent admission of Biafra as the 46th member nations of the Unrepresented Nations and Peoples Organization, UNPO, which was secured through Uwazurike-led BIM MASSOB, the statement reads. And the statement added that Uwazurike remains committed to the actualization of Biafra through a non-violent process. Now, have you seen the two statements? He made this on one of his social media handle. But, this whole thing started from the saga. This whole thing began from the saga between Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Alhaji Asari Dokubo, and all that. Money did not give me this, money gave me that, and all whatnot, of which I think one way or another they've sorted themselves out. But by way of opening up and asking themselves so many questions, things have generally sorted itself out, with Sh0cked opening up to say $85,000 has been spent monthly just to do those campaigns that are being done against Nigeria. All those things are part of accountability, even they didn't come from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And all manner, the 20 million naira that was given to Asari Dokubo, which stylishly acknowledged that, okay, and all that. All those was those ones had already passed. Then Uwazurike now got angry and said, with all the things he has done, trying to be, that his group made it happen. His group ushered Biafra into the 46 member nations of the Unrepresented Nations and Peoples Organization, that's UNPO, which was secured via him, led by BIM MASSOB. So how would you think it? All the IPOB members that saw that news all faulted it. How would he say this about 48 hours, then barely 48 hours after he has finished? In fact, I don't want to go through all the things he wrote here. They are quite very insultive. So I'm trying not to, look at the insult. I'm just trying to pick the key point of saying that he was able to get Biafra into UNPO. That's where I'm going. I don't want to go into the wonderful things he wrote in that place. But that's where I'm heading. Now, if he said he's unresolved, he has the resolution never to give up the actualization of Biafra, and somebody came somewhere and said he has handed over this, it doesn't jive, it doesn't add. And that's the same thing IPOB members were saying. That's, for me, I feel from the very inception of time, this is my opinion now. From the inception of time, Uwazurike believes Biafra and Biafra actualization was his dream. He believed that if Biafra is to be actualized, he should be seen as the one who made it happen. Even if he's not seen as the one who made it happen, at least he should be recognized as the one who started this whole struggle and must be given, respect on that ground. Now, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came into the scene, a lot of things happened along the line. It now looks as if, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had IPOB members coming in. They will now have MASSOB people, And the fact that, according to Uwazurike Raf, he said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was with MASSOB, but later left MASSOB to form IPOB. And to him, that was like his son. That was like his employee, leaving him to form his own company. And now he expects him now to leave his company or close up his shop for his employee. It's not possible. And now when that news came up, and where he said he has handed over MASSOB and every financial dealings about MASSOB to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a lot of IPOB members took that news with a pinch of salt. Not because it's not possible, but because the Uwazurike Raf, everyone knows, is one who does not believe in relinquishing his hold. He believes that this whole dream of Biafra after Ojukwu was handed over to him. Okay, so why should he be, when it's not dead, when it's not old? And since he has ushered, according to him, he has ushered UNPO, he has ushered Biafra into UNPO, so why should he not be handing over Biafra to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? All these things all plays out. This is my opinion. I feel that Mazi Nnamdi Uwazurike cannot say, this is my opinion. I don't feel he said it. Maybe somebody's just trying to play fast one, I don't know, but I feel that this is just propaganda. I feel that maybe somebody's just trying to play fast one. But this is my opinion. I don't know about yours. What do you think? Do you honestly think that Uwazurike said that? I've gone through his page over and over again. I've gone through everything that has to do with Uwazurike. I have not seen that particular write-up, and it's amazing though. Unlike Uwazurike, usually would have done a video whenever that kind of sensitive information. He should have done a video to tell everybody that he has hands off from Biafra Actualization, and he has handed over MASSOB, or he has dissolved MASSOB and handed over the financial dealings to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But there's no such video of that. Instead, he has talked about the issue of UNPO severally. I've seen his video where he said many mention of UNPO severally, and this is really to me it's a bit dicey, but that's my opinion. What's your opinion? Let's meet in our comment section. Do you think that truly Uwazurike is handing over Biafra Actualization to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or do you think this is just another propaganda? But I do know that by the time this gets to Uwazurike, he will either affirm or debunk. But we'll wait for once the information comes up, we'll definitely keep you updated. Stay tuned for more updates.